For many Romans of the first century, this was the emperor Rome never had. His name was Germanicus Julius Caesar, one of the most important generals in the history of the Roman Empire. Considered the ideal heir, Germanicus captured the hearts of the Roman people and his soldiers, earning comparisons to none other than Alexander the Great. But what many don't know is that Germanicus nearly met his end at the hands of his own soldiers, who rebelled against him. Let's uncover the story of this remarkable Roman general. Germanicus was born on May 24, 15 BCE, and was the grandson of none other than Rome's first emperor, Augustus, and one of its greatest generals, Mark Antony. His parents were Nero Claudius Drusus and Antonia Minor, the daughter of Mark Antony. Germanicus belonged to the Julio-Claudian dynasty, the pinnacle of Roman nobility. His personal name remains unknown, but his agnomen, Germanicus, was a tribute to his father's victories in Germania. Over time, it became a title of prestige that Germanicus carried throughout his life. In 9 BCE, tragedy struck when his father, Drusus, returning from a mission on the Elbe, fell from his horse. Although Tiberius, Drusus's brother, rushed to his side, Drusus succumbed to an infection a month later. His body was returned to Rome, but in the fields of Mogontiacum, modern Mainz, the legionaries built a monument that still stands as a testament to their loyalty. Before his death, Drusus had written a letter to Tiberius expressing his concerns about Augustus's rule and even suggesting the restoration of the Republic. Imagine what went through 6-year-old Germanicus's mind upon learning that his father would never return home. In honor of Drusus, the Roman Senate built an arch on the Via Appia inscribed with the letters Germ, commemorating his Elbe conquests and valor. The title Germanicus was passed to his son, becoming a lasting emblem of the family's legacy. The death of Drusus not only marked the loss of a father, but also thrust the young Germanicus into the role of family leader. Years later, in 4 CE, Augustus faced a succession crisis after his chosen heir, Gaius Caesar, died of battle wounds. Germanicus, then 18, became a potential candidate for succession. However, under the influence of Augustus's wife, Livia, Tiberius, Augustus's stepson, was chosen instead. Tiberius was adopted on June 26, 4 CE on the condition that he adopt Germanicus as his heir, ensuring his place in the imperial line. With this adoption, Germanicus transitioned from the Claudian to the Julian dynasty, taking the name Julius Caesar Germanicus. To strengthen family ties, Augustus arranged Germanicus's marriage to his granddaughter Agrippina. The couple would have 9 children. At just 20 years old, Germanicus was appointed quaestor, 4 years earlier than legally permitted, and sent to Illyricum to assist Tiberius in suppressing the Pannonian and Dalmatian revolts. This campaign tested his military skills and allowed him to demonstrate the empire's might. During the campaign, Germanicus and Tiberius faced rugged terrain and guerrilla tactics from the rebels. Using patience and precision, they divided their forces into smaller detachments, eventually subduing the tribes. Germanicus's contributions did not go unnoticed, and his leadership earned him triumphal honors upon his return to Rome in 9 CE. In the same year, Rome was shaken by the devastating Battle of the Teutoburg Forest. where 3 legions were annihilated by Germanic tribes led by Arminius. The disaster prompted Augustus to enforce compulsory conscription, including the liberation and recruitment of slaves to replenish the army. Despite fears of a Germanic invasion, Arminius's forces disbanded, allowing Tiberius to conduct punitive expeditions to restore Rome's dominance. By 14 CE, Germanicus, now a seasoned commander, was stationed along the Rhine. Upon Augustus's death, discontent erupted among the legions due to pay cuts and harsh conditions. Germanicus faced a mutiny in Germania Inferior, where soldiers even suggested he declare himself emperor. To quell the unrest, Germanicus resorted to a dramatic gesture, threatening to take his own life. Ultimately, he resorted to deception, forging a letter from Tiberius promising concessions.